Sustainability Development Goals. And these UN development goals ensure that your businesses include some of these things. So we have education, we have quality education, we have no poverty, we have inequality, we have environmental degradation, and then we are encouraging entrepreneurs to ensure that these goals are included in their businesses. Okay. Then we have the net zero mission by 2050. So we have a goal that by 2050, no, we shouldn't use any product that emits or that causes harm or that causes impact to the environment. Okay. Then we also have rising consumer awareness. So consumers are now looking for products that ensure minimal impact on the environment. Okay, so people are now becoming aware, and so it is very important that your product, your business is environmentally conscious. Okay, consumers are increasingly choosing eco-friendly products and services over the others. Okay, so it is very, very important. And then the influence of millennials and Gen Z. Now, these generations, they prioritize environmental sustainability in their purchasing. So if I know for a fact that organizations, when they want to give you contracts, they will check your commitment to environmental sustainability, and then even the products that you are bringing to them. What are the efficiency of these products? Are they what is the supply chain of the product? Is the product produced out of a huge impact on the environment or a minimal impact on the environment? These are very important. Then we have also technological advancement. So innovations in renewable energy. So we can see that now there is a talk or there is an advancement in renewable energy. We have solar panels, we have electronic vehicles here and there. So it is very important that we look at these factors as to drive entrepreneurship. Okay, we have solar, we have wind, all these are becoming more efficient. Then also we have advancement in recycling and waste management. So we have a lot of companies now that are doing recycling and waste management. So waste management is very, very important in our environment. So we have recycling. If you drink anything from a cup of, let's say, plastic, do you throw it away? So if you look at the water bottles, these companies come back for the waste. The bottles, and then that same thing again, so that they are not continuously taken from the environment, because it takes a lot. And then sustainable production practices. So innovations such as 3D printing, circular economy help reduce waste and reduce consumption. Then also we have supportive policies and incentives. So we have green subsidies. So what are green subsidies? So the government worldwide offer financial support for eco-friendly businesses. Nowadays, if your organization prioritize environmental sustainability, you can get finance. We call it green financing. You can get sponsorship. You can get anything that you want, because nowadays all over the world, the big major organizations are looking for businesses that prioritize environmental sustainability. Then we have tax breaks for sustainable practices. So they'll give you tax break so that your organization can continuously produce things that minimize the impact on the environment. Then there is environmental regulation. So policies mandating sustainability practices such as carbon pricing, renewable targets, and then it creates new opportunity for entrepreneurs. So carbon pricing and then also renewable energy targets create new opportunities for entrepreneurs. So I think worldwide we have a goal that by 2050, I think even by 2030, a lot of European, they're trying to move their cars from the gas that we know to electronic vehicles so that we don't impact the environment at all. So these are very, very key to our hearts. And so why should you look for green opportunities? Why should you look for green opportunities? One, it aligns with sustainability trends. So there is a growing demand, global demand for sustainability included in your business. Okay. So it is important that you, as an entrepreneur or a business, green of business opportunities. All right. So as consumers become more eco-conscious, there is a rising demand for products and services that promote environmental sustainability. Green businesses are perfectly positioned to tap into this shift. So now that there is a growing demand for sustainability product and here and there, you can tap into it. You can I see a lot of companies go into solar powered they are powering homes, they are powering offices with solar energy here and there. So it is very important that you also cash in into that. Then there is a corporate social responsibility, CSR. So make strategies to improve public image and then also attract ethical consumers and meet regulatory requirements. So it is very important for companies to keep, especially in the mining sector in Ghana and all over the world. Um, they always try, and that means that they have to include or promote sustainability or green business opportunities. Okay, and so you can look out for that, and then you can also cash in. Challenges with innovative solutions, like we are saying, you can create business. Our green businesses can provide solutions such as that help combat climate change, and then also reduce carbon emissions and promote environmental conservation, which is it is very important that we promote or you create businesses that are tackling climate change. Then we also have resource efficiency. So through innovative practices such as reducing waste, okay, and conserving water and promoting renewable energy, you can create business out of that to ensure that you're also tapping into the green business opportunities. Then we have circular economy opportunities. It's circular economy. Reuse, recycling, and then upcycling businesses contribute to circular economy. So from production to consumer, it keeps going back. So I give you an example like the water bottle and then even the sachet water. They take the thing back, recycle it. Constant. We are not, the companies are not constantly taking from the environment, okay? So it is very, very important that we include circular opportunities. We look out for those things in our business. Where do you start? Where do you start? Where do you start if you are looking for green business opportunities? One is you have to understand global trends. Okay. You have to understand global trends. So, number one, we have climate change policies. Now, you hear climate change everywhere, climate change. You have to stay informed about policies, agreements, national policies, regulations that address climate change, such as the Paris Agreement and then the net zero target. These policies are targeting or are shaping industries and creating green market opportunities. So, for example, there is a policy that requires the mining company to adopt some green initiatives. Okay, they would that create a need. So you also create a business around it, and then you go and supply the need. Okay. Another example is, I believe now there is a growing demand for solar. So there will be a time that there will be a policy that requires that we all move to solar energy, for example. And if that happens, which companies are supplying solar energy for people to use? So that is where you cash in. Is that fine? Then we also have renewable energy growth. Okay. So, yes, a typical example is the solar energy that I mentioned. There's also wind. Okay. So you use that to cash in. Then there is circular economy. Circular economy is where products are reused, recycled, regenerated. And these help reduce waste, okay, creating a sustainable supply so that we don't continuously take from the environment. Okay. Then number two is you identify local needs. So community-specific problems. Community-specific problems. So challenges that are unique to the community. It is very important that you look out for these problems and challenges, especially waste management problems. It will interest you to know that we look at waste at some dirty things. But if you look at waste, there is a lot of money in waste. The waste that you are throwing away. There is recycling, a lot of things in the waste. Aside charging people to carry important aspects, very important that we look at for community-specific problems. Then, because nobody wants to go into waste management, they dump the waste somewhere and then they go. Meanwhile, in waste has value. There's a lot of money in waste. And then engage with local stakeholders. So one of the things that you can do to identify local need is to talk to the local stakeholders. All right. If you talk to the local stakeholders, you are able to know their needs that is peculiar to the community, and then you address it. Then you can also leverage personal interest. So you align passion with meaningful impact. So some people have passion for waste management. Some people have passion for circular economy. Okay. Whereas it is about creating change, you can also make profit out of it. Okay. You can also create purpose-driven ventures. Businesses aligned with personal values are more likely to resonate with consumers and stakeholders. So these are very, very important. Okay. So research and analysis. So you have identified the problem that you want to address. You want to go into the business. First of all, in every business, you do research and analysis. So number one is market research. You look at the market, analyze the market, read policies, look at trends, what is going on before you start the business. Don't just go into a business without a market research. So you can use tools like industry reports to guide you, okay, to guide you to make informed decision. Okay, it is very, very important that and local market dynamics. So look at the market dynamics around environmental sustainability, and then understand how global challenges are influencing um, market trends, and assess local conditions to tailor to your business needs and then your target audience. Is very important. Then number two, we have competitor analysis. Of course, if you are doing business, you have to analyze your competitors, what they are doing well, what they are not doing well. And then you identify existing green businesses, and then you find gaps in the market. So you look at gaps in the market, and then you also look at other green businesses that are available, what they are doing, then the gaps. Then you build on the gaps so that your business is different, and then you have a competitor advantage. Okay. Number three, we have customer feedback. You can also look at talk to some of the customers, potential customers, to identify unmet needs. So you can go to a local community and ask them, what are some of the challenges with your waste? What are the challenges with some of the things that is worrying you? They will tell you. Some people don't have private waste and all of these things. So you can listen to them and then use that to cash in. The moment you meet that need, then you also test product ideas. So you don't just start the business, you test the product with, let's say, sample to see whether it works. And then, so when it works, you now go into the full-time business. Then what are the sources of green business ideas? What are the sources of green business ideas? One, we have government initiatives. Okay. So before you look out for big green business ideas, you can look at government initiatives. So if the government is giving subsidies. So the government, so are you aware that in Ghana, there is a tax, or is it duty waiver on electronic vehicles? So you can look at that. So if there is a duty waiver on electronic vehicles, then it means that I can bring electronic vehicles and come and sell in Ghana. And so I'll make profit out of it. Why? Because it is not going to cost that much to people, okay, because there is a tax waiver. So it is important you look at these things. So subsidies, grants. So there are some companies or organizations that you start. There are grants that are made available. We call them green financing. So this means that your business is on ensuring environmental sustainability, and they are finance that are made available for such businesses. So you can cash in, and then you go for such grants. Then there is green policy goals. So policies, regulations that are geared towards environmental sustainability. Then we have regulatory support. There are some businesses that you do regulation will support you because you are minimizing environmental impact. Okay. Then also we have NGOs and non-profits. Are you realize that NGOs and the non-profits are so much into environmental sustainability and all, so on and so forth? Okay. So you can learn from sustainability focused organizations. You can learn from sustainability focused organizations. It is very, very important that you do that. Then we have partnerships and funding opportunities. So there are NGOs. So what I know is that there are international organizations that are in Ghana looking to start a project, okay, on environmental sustainability, something sustainable development, something that is helping the community. However, they are looking to partner local businesses to do the thing. So yes, they'll bring the money, but the local business, is going to implement their project. And so you have to look out for these as sources of your business, your green business. Then there is also academia and research and development. So you can tap into the new technologies and innovations from research centers. Like I said, there's a lot of money in this area, just that you don't know. Okay. Then there is startups, incubators in academia. That is also very key. So many academic institutions have sustainability focused incubators or accelerators that support green startups and mentorships. They are in Ghana. Then there is a lot of money in this area. They can bring millions of dollars to our academic professors to help ensure that startups that are having green or initiatives or environmental sustainability focused get these funding to help them so that they can look at their businesses. They don't struggle, and we are actually trying to help businesses focus in these areas, and that is why they are grant. There's a lot of money. You can ask the schools. Then there's global sustainability challenges. So you can help solve problems like deforestation, scarcity, and urban pollution. Urban pollution. So whilst you are solving these problems, you are making out of it, money out of it. Okay. Then there is also adaptation of global issues too. So you can look at the global setting. What are some of the issues in a global setting? Then you will tailor the issue to your local community. Okay, so you hear people talk about climate actions and the rest. So there is a broad global commitment to climate change. In this broad global commitment, what can you take that can be peculiar to your locality so that you solve that local issue from the global perspective? And that can also make money for you. Okay. So it is very important. These things are very, very important that you can make money from them. Um, so let's look at tools for identifying. We are looked at all the steps, identifying the business, so on and so forth. Now, so, yes, you have the business idea, very important. So a SWOT analysis helps you to evaluate your internal capabilities and external environment and helps you to focus on your core business that can leverage its strength in sustainability. Okay, so you look at your strength, your weaknesses, and then the opportunities and then a threat. You have to identify the opportunities and threats for your business. It is very important because challenges may arise as you find gaps in the market. Okay, so that you can take this thing measures to mitigate the threat. Now, two, we have personal analysis. We have in personal analysis, you are looking at political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors of your business. Okay, so you analyze these external factors that are influencing the green business success. So political, we are looking at policies, regulations, okay, international agreements that promote sustainability, such as tax incentives, like I told you, okay, for renewable energy and technology subsidies. So if you import electronic vehicle, for instance, you don't pay any duty or any tax. Okay. Then economic, you also assess how economic trends and how the business is doing economically, like rising energy prices, incentives for economic sustainable development, and so on and so forth. You can also look at the social aspect. What are the attitudes of the people towards the products that you want to create? Okay, what are the attitude of the people towards sustainability, including the global demand for ethical and eco-conscious products? Okay, then there is also technological. Look at the advancement in green technology, such as renewable energy, waste management, and their potential to disrupt the environment. Then you look at the legal regulations, environmental regulations. So our organizations in the mining sector, they are very, very conscious of environmental regulations because their business can come to a halt in an instant because of a breach in environmental regulations. So sustainability laws that could hinder or provide opportunities for your business. These are things that you look at. Then consider environmental factors such as climate change, resource depletion, and environmental crisis that create demand for green solution. So these are creating demand for green solution. Then number three, we have AI tools and big data. So AI tools that can help you to predict sustainability trends and consumer behavior. Okay, so this is very, very important that artificial intelligence and big data provide powerful tools to predict trends and consumer behavior by analyzing large data set that can identify emerging sustainability trends. Then we have AI driven market insight. So you can use AI to get market insight for your business. Then we have consumer sentiment analysis. So you can you can use AI and big data to analyze the sentiment of the consumers of a certain product so that should help guide how you go about your business. Then we are on networking and collaboration. So whilst you do all this, another factor is you network and then you collaborate, okay, with other organizations that are also in environmental sustainability, green business communities, and all of that. So number one, you join green business communities because this will help you to get opportunities, network with people, and then even get businesses. Okay, so an example is environmental stewardship network. We have also the green. There are several of them, NGOs, several businesses, green business opportunities that you can join. And so you can get to know some of these green businesses that are available, what they are doing, get to know their directors, their opportunities. Maybe they can even outsource businesses to you and so on and so forth. Okay. Then you also have to engage in online and local networks. These are very, very important that you do. Then number two, you attend sustainability conferences because you are creating businesses that address environmental challenges. If you attend sustainability conferences, one, you gain insights and partnership. If you attend the conferences, you get to know the trends, you get insight. Then in the conference, you can get partners for your business. It is very important. Then number two, you can pitch your ideas to the people, okay, that you meet, the partners, the potential partners that you meet. Then number three, we have collaborate with startups and innovators. I've said it earlier on. So you can leverage on existing ecosystem to find niches. So you don't have to do everything. There are some organizations that are looking to partner with green businesses to give them the money to do their thing in their name. Okay. Then there is also innovation ecosystems and accelerators. There are innovation ecosystems. There are green business ecosystems and accelerators that are ready to help you with funding, help you with training, help you to establish your business. Okay, these are very important. So it helps you. It is very important that you network and then collaborate. Then we have green entrepreneurship opportunities in energy. So what are the opportunities in energy that we know? So we have We have renewable energy solutions. Okay, so what are some of the opportunities in energy? So if you look at renewable energy solutions, you can set up a company to provide solar energy for the homes and offices. So rooftop installation, solar powered water heaters. You can see that a lot. Now people are going for solar powered water heaters and then community solar farms. So you are going to set up your company to do that. Then we have wind, small scale wind turbines for local energy generations in the local community. Then we have biomass. We have organizations or companies that are converting agricultural waste into bioenergy for rural and urban use. Okay, so that is one key thing that we should look at. So our waste, our feces that are being turned into electricity or even gas for cooking. Okay, so you can set up companies around this. Number two, we have energy efficient products. So number one, we have smart home technology. So now people are moving towards smart home, smart home, smart home. Okay. These smart homes measure energy. They try to, so that you're able to know the energy that you are consuming and you are able to reduce your energy consumption. Okay. So an example is the smart thermostat, energy efficient LED lighting, and automated energy control systems. So you are the one going to provide, your business can provide smart home technologies and energy saving devices, such as the smart thermostat and then LED and automated energy control systems. Then we have business potential, partner with construction firms to integrate energy efficient systems into new buildings. And a typical example is real estate. So you can partner with real estate companies. So if you get one real estate company that you partner, and so you are doing solar energy, solar, how do you call it? The solar water. Okay, you are providing smart homes for every house they will build, you are doing this for them. It's a lot of money. Okay. Number three is energy auditing services. Help businesses optimize energy. So you can create businesses out of energy audits, okay, to assess energy wastage and then recommend energy solution. You can also provide consulting on how companies can achieve green certifications and reduce their operational carbon footprint. These are very, very important. So opportunities in waste management. Opportunities in waste management. So what are some of the opportunities that you can create around waste management? So one, we have recycling and upcycling businesses. So you can create businesses out of converting waste into valuable products. I said earlier on that waste, the waste that we all don't want to see, whether it be feces or the rubbish dump, or we think that it is useless, it is nothing. But let me tell you, it is a lot of money. So Zoom Lion, for instance, makes a lot of money, not even from the money they are charging you to carry your waste, but the value they can make from the waste. So when they take the waste, they take them to the landfill site, then they segregate the waste, take important things. Are you aware there is gold in your electronics, your phones, your computers, electronics, that component in the gold, there is gold in it. They use gold too. There are some companies that, have you been hearing some people walking around telling you, oh, whether if your electronics are spoiled, bring it, we will buy it at a low cost. Anything, whether it is waste, you can bring it. When they go, they take the components that they need, okay? The plastic side can be recycled. They're good aspects. So people are making money from taking this gold from the electronic appliances, and they convert it to, they get a lot of the gold bars, and then they go and sell. It's a lot of money. The physics can be converted into bioenergy for gas, for cooking, for lightening our homes, energy, so and so much. Okay, the plastics can be recycled, converted into another plastic forms for reuse, recycle, and all those things. So waste is actually valuable. Okay, the circular economy model. Then we have biodegradable packaging. So you can replace plastics with eco-friendly alternatives. Okay, so now they are creating packaging that can um, degrade. Okay, so plastic cannot degrade. So it is when you put it in the environment, it is there for a long time, and that is how come we have a lot of plastics in our rivers, in our communities, and here and there as waste. But if you replace this packaging with things that can degrade, it means that when we throw them away, they degrade and then form part of the soil. So these things are very, very, yes, some people buy old phones. Opportunities for innovation. Okay, so this presents opportunities for innovation. So if you go to the advanced countries, a lot of these organizations are working around, because for them, the policies are very strict. So it brings out innovation where companies come out to provide solutions. Okay, there are some conferences that when you take, they serve you with, let's say, a cup of drink or water, you are going to carry it all around. You're not going to dump it and take a new one. They are very conscious of the environment. Then we have e-waste management. So electronic waste, such as collect and recycle old electronics, repair and then refurbishment services. So like I'm saying, you can create company out of electronic waste where you collect electronic. It's a lot. When you go to Agbogoloshi, they are doing electronic waste management. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money from the electronic waste. So your laptop gets spoiled, you realize that you don't need it. Your TV gets spoiled, you don't need it. But the components in your electronics, they are very valuable. There is gold in your electronics. There is plastic in your electronic. There are several components in your electronics that are very useful. Okay. So, and then opportunities in agriculture. The one, you can go into organic farming. Organic produce, now there is a growing demand for organic produce. Okay, healthy, chemical-free food. Okay, market demand for organic product. So when you go into this organic farming and all of those things, you bring organic. Myself, I like organic stuff. Okay, and then we have agri-tech solutions. So you can see in Ghana, a lot of people are going to agri-tech. You can also go into agri. There is a lot of money in agriculture. Then you can provide one solution that can make you a lot of money. There is vertical farming. I saw in Singapore, there is a documentary that I watched. In Singapore, we have something called the vertical farming. The vertical farming, they don't plant on land, bare land like we do in Africa. They have a vertical building like this. Then they grow the food in all the levels, okay, so that they don't waste land. They don't need a lot of land. They create, and the amazing thing is that they don't need soil, they don't need sand, sorry, to help for the plants to grow. No, they have simulated a lab where all the environment necessary for the plants to grow are available. So they don't need sun, they don't need water, they don't even need the soil for the plant to grow. It's serious. You can search for it. Okay, I think it's sustainable agriculture. Sustainable agriculture. That's the name of the company. You can go and search for it. Singapore. Then there are smart irrigation systems. So of course, you can come up with a smart irrigation system for our agriculture sector, and then you make a lot of money. A precision agriculture is also so. I know Seshi Technologies. They are into grain maize technologies. They are making a lot of money. There is also sustainable inputs, biofertilizers. We have eco-friendly pest control, and then we have seed bank. See, there is a lot of opportunities and businesses that are available in agriculture in around what I'm talking about. Okay. Then there are opportunities in transportation. We have electronic vehicle infrastructure. We have charging stations. Now that electronic vehicles are coming into the systems, one key problem is the charging station. Everybody says, so where am I going to charge it? Where am I? So you can come up with innovation to start charging stations in various sectors. When the person is coming from Kumasi to Accra, there are charging stations, and then when they get there, you are making money from them. There are EV rental services. So you can bring cars, electronic vehicles that you can rent to people. There are even Ghana, we now have electronic buses that are going to transport us from one place to the other. There is battery management solutions. So all these electronic vehicles and battery is an essential part of the electronic stuff. And so the battery management solutions is very critical. So if you build businesses around battery management, you're going to make a lot of money. Then there is also shared mobility services, carpooling initiatives. You have bike sharing system. These are in advanced countries that you can also implement in our systems. Okay, integration with public transport. Then we have biofuels, hydrogen fuel technology, opportunities in fashion and retail. We have sustainable fashion brands. So people are doing clothes from recycled materials. We have ethical practices, and then we have slow fashion. Okay, bags, shirts. From even I saw one bag that is out of the plastics of shirts. Okay. Then we have thrift and resale platforms, promote principles, upskilled fashion products, and then subscription models for resale. Where we have eco-friendly product lines, sustainable cosmetics, eco-friendly life. Challenges in green enterprise. So one, there is high initial investment cost. So what's going into green, then there's limited access to funding sources. So green business struggle to attract traditional venture capital. So capital they are getting is from international bodies, regulatory hurdles and policy. There are inconsistent regulations and then policy gaps and then bureaucratic obstacles of stringent policy.